So, Mister, after you have after you have installed your VST plugin, so there is a video on how to use JBridge to convert your 32 plugins to 64. Yeah. So we are doing the converting right now. So after you have installed your Ediroy Super Quarter, your Ediroy HO, and those plugins that you want to install them, every plugin at all, then you want to use them in FL Studio 24, 25, or Cubase 13, Cubase 14, 15. You now locate the folder of where you did the installation to make sure the software are there. So now we are going to locate this software where we installed this Ediroy Super Quarter and the Ediroy Orchestra. So now let's go to our local disk. We come to this PC, local disk C, program files. Then we come to Steinberg. Now we come to VST plugins. So you can see the Ediroy. We have the Ediroy here. This is what we are about to bridge, the Super Quarter, and we have this one as the Orchestra, the two of them. Yeah. Let me check this one. This the Super Quarter as well. Yeah. So now we have our file here that we are about to break them. So now we go and open our JBridge. Then you run it as an admin. After you run it as an admin, you are going to see these windows. And once the windows is being seen, the first one says, let's read the topic before step 1. Select your VST host, achieve architecture. Yeah. So meaning, do you want to use 32 bits? Do you want to convert to 32 bits, or you want to convert to 64 bits? Now, we want to convert to 64 bits. So we will select the second one like this. The first one says create a bridge file inside a directory, or I will specify it. So meaning this one, when you select this one and you locate the file, you are going to also select a location you want to bridge the file to. Listen, but if you want to bridge the same file at the same location, then you need to take the second one here. So now let's work on the first one. Later on we come on the second one. Let's say we want to bridge them here to program files, to the local DC program files 86 Steinberg. So now we create a folder and a new folder, then we name it converted plugins 32-bit to 64 like this. Very nice. So this is my folder here. So let's say we want to convert the file from this place, this files. This is our Super Quartet. We want to convert it to here. So now we come to the first one here, the JBridge file, which says create bridge file inside a directory. I will specify it. Then you come here like this. Then you go to program C, local DC, program file 86. You come to where it says Steinberg. You open it like this. You come to VST plugins. Now Ediroy and Super Quartet like this. Then you click OK. So now once we open, we have another windows. Here it says we should select the specific folder that we want to convert the software into it. So now we'll go to this computer again, then local the C here. Program for 86. Then we come to Sternberg and VS, and we locate it. This is what converted plugins here. Then we click OK. So one here it says one file bridge for using in your 64-bit host or subdirection. So meaning it has been successfully bridged, so we can use it. Now let's take the second step again with the same software. So we open our JBridge again, we run it as admin. Then we come here, I'll be using 64-bit as host. Then here we want to bridge it at the same folder. For example, the Edroy, this one we have. We want to bridge the file. We want to convert it to this same folder here. So meaning we will select the second one. So it says create bridging file inside each plugin directly. Not recommended. So we click it like this. We come to local DC. Program for 86. Then we come to Sternberg. We locate Sternberg. Here is Sternberg. Then we come to VST plugin, Edroy. Then we come and select the Super Quartet like this. We click OK. It's a one file bridge for using in your 64-bit host. Directly scanned. See, you click OK. So when you see here, you see the file has been bridged here. Look. You see, the file has been bridged here. This is the 64, but this is the one we bridge. So it has been converted to 64. So now let's go back and look at the Orchestra 2. You see, this is the Orchestra file. You see, there is no 64 here. So meaning this is 32. But when you come back to the drawer, you can see the 64 is here. You see, very nice. So now, I want us to do the same process for the last time with the Orchestra. With this one, this Orchestra. Then we are good to go. So you come back here to your search bar, you type JB, then you get this one or JBridge. You run it as admin, very nice, like this. For this one, we are not going to use the first. We now here we select I will be using 64-bit as host. For this tutorial, we will not use the first one because this is a lot of work. We will use the second one instead of the first one. So meaning we are bridging the file into the same folder. Then we select the second one. We come to look at the C. Program for 86. Then we come to Sternberg. VST plugin. Then we open our Orchestra. This is what we want to install. So whenever you want to bridge a file, make sure you are seeing this icon. This is the file that Cubase and FL Studio is demanding. Look at the icon very well in the form of a chain. Look at it very well. Look at the icon. Then you click on it and you select it. It's a one file bridge for using in your 64-bit host. Very nice and simple. So now let's go back to the Orchestra and see if you can see it. So now when you come to the Orchestra here, you see the Orchestra. You see this is the 64-bit here. So it's very simple. Very simple.